Hello everyone and welcome to the Kiki London YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and in today's video we have a brand new launch because spring could only mean one thing, a new spring collection. So here we have the spring pastel collection for 2024 and it includes 6 absolutely adorable pastel shades that are really on trend for not only spring 2024 but summer too. So let's jump in and take a look. As always, these come in the 15ml bottles and you have all of your directions and information on the back of the bottle. Now this beautiful shade is canary yellow and nothing says spring summer more than a bright yellow shade. This just gives me warm fuzzy vibes. Of course we will swatch all of these shades and take a deeper look at them further along in the video. So next up we have Aqua Waves. Now I did want to mention that on camera this one looks a little bit more blue than what it does in real life. I have tried to play around with the camera and the settings in editing a little bit, but yeah, it does just look a little bit more blue on video than it does in real life. Then we have the beautiful Peachy Bum. Now this is such a cute name for this shade and I feel as though it suits it beautifully. It's a really warm fuzzy peach shade and it's perfect for the Pantone 2024 sort of shade, which was Peach Fuzz I believe that was called, so it fits in really well with that. Next up we have Peachy Nude. Now this colour is kind of like a little bit of a strange one of whether it fits in with being a nude or a pink or a peach. It is an all-round perfect nude shade because it has a little bit of all of those colours in one and it's quite soft as well, so it would work well as a base shade as well, like for a French and things like that. Then next up we have Sky High Blue and I do feel as though the name for this one suits it absolutely beautifully. It's a really beautiful sky blue shade, you know, that kind of blue you just picture on a sunny spring day. So I absolutely love this one. Last up we have Willow and this one is very close to my heart as my daughter's name is Willow and I absolutely love green. It is one of my absolute favorite shades, not so much in nails but around me. It's a beautiful shade and this one is really fresh looking. It's got that whole spring green vibe to it and I feel as though green is still very trendy right now as well, so it fits in well with that. Now, as always, I always like to swatch any new colours that come out with Kiki London in the Kiki London Swatch File. Now, this is a newer one, so it's not that full, but I love it for displaying any of my shades or my chromes and things like that. With this Swatch File, you do get this tip holder, the tips and the panels that go into the Swatch File. There is a dedicated video on the Swatch File, so I will leave that linked in the description box below. But for now, I'm just popping those tips onto the holder. So we've got 6 tips for all 6 of our colors and then we can jump in to swatching these beauties. I cannot wait to start using these in sets for you guys as well. So first up we're going to start with the beautiful canary yellow. As I said, this is a really beautiful bright classic yellow shade. It's got a really summery canary vibe to it and it's got that pastel undertone that all of the colors in this collection have, which I think is fab for spring because not everyone wants to go for super brights or neons just yet. We're kind of still keeping things a little bit mellow. So this is what one coat of this looks like. We are going to do one coat of all of the colors and then we'll come in and do a second coat. Now these shades all have a really creamy consistency, which if you're used to using the Kiki London pastels or the lighter shades, you'll be quite familiar with that consistency. Then here we have the Aqua Waves. Now, as I said, this one, it kind of gives me, in real life, a more of a green tone. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Tiffany blue. It's got that sort of vibe to it. Again, it's another highly pigmented shade, and it's just got that gorgeous kind of like a turquoise undertone to it as well. I'm really disappointed that I couldn't get it to come through on camera, but I have left some pictures as well, so you might be able to see it better there too. Then next up, we have Peachy Bum. Now, this is a really cute shade as as I said, it's got a really nice dusky peach undertone to it. I would say it's got more of a dusky undertone to this one than a pastel, but it's really, really pretty. And I love how well these 3 shades work. I feel as though I would pair up these 3 shades and then the next 3 shades together as well. But you can, of course, play around and create some beautiful color combinations with this. Then here we have the Peachy Nude. So this is more like a sweet pink pastel shade, but it has got that little bit of a nude peach tone to it. I feel as though it does lean more to a pinky peach than a nude, but it just feels as though it's a really nice, unique color. I really would love to put this in a French set as well, because I really love an opaque base when I'm doing a French or even an ombre. So I feel as though you could use this as your base for a French design and maybe use one of the other colors in this collection for your tip, and that would look super cute. Then next up we have the Sky High Blue, and this has got quite a bit more of a summery vibe. I feel it's like kind of like that late spring where you're getting a lot more blue sky days and you're edging in to summer. It's a really staple, I think, for spring summer because of how it's not too bright, but it's got that bit of a pastel vibe to it. Again, it's got that really creamy consistency. And then when it comes to the beautiful Willow, you've got that more fresh green color coming through. And another thing I wanted to mention that I personally loved about this collection is how all of the shades are very different. There's no 2 colors in here that are similar or anything like that, so it's a great starting collection if you are new to gel polish or even new to Kiki London and you are looking at picking up a collection that's for the upcoming season. I'd highly recommend checking this out. So here we've applied 1 coat of all of these, and now we are applying these over a white base, which does make your brighter colors and your pastels pop a little bit more. If you're wanting to get that same pop but over the natural nails, you could use one of the white rubber bases underneath these. However, with your second coat you will still get good opacity coming through, but if you're looking at these thinking wow, for 1 coat they look amazing, do bear in mind we've got that white base underneath, but you can still achieve that when working on the natural nails. So now we are going to come in and apply that second coat of color, and with this second coat you will get a lot more opacity coming through, but you'll find the color looks a lot more even as well. There won't be any patchiness or unevenness, and I really love how all of these shades self-level absolutely beautifully as well. Now with any of the Kiki London colours, I always recommend doing 2 thin coats, and I very rarely find I ever need more than 2 coats, especially when you've got that white base underneath. You do not need to apply your colours thickly. Like I said, they have that creamy consistency to them, so the colour itself is very opaque, so you do just need to bear in mind, keep your coat nice and thin, and then you shouldn't have any issues with curing. So you'll see that when we've done that second coat of the aqua waves, you're getting a little bit more of that green tone or the turquoise tone coming through on camera. I really can't wait to get some more sets done with these, and for you guys to start seeing everyone's sets that the ambassadors have already done on Instagram as well. So if you're not following the Kiki London Instagram page, it is linked in the description box below. And again, with this one, when you come in and add that second coat of colour, a lot more of that dusky peach undertone comes through. Same goes for the Peachy Nude as well. I did find as though this was one I definitely noticed more of an even tone coming through once I've popped down that second coat of colour. Now further along in this video, I do have another surprise for you that's part of the new launch as well, so do hang around to check that out. We're just going to finish off applying this second coats of colour, and I just also wanted to say, please do make sure that you pop in the comments below what your favourite colour from this collection is. I feel as though colour wise I'm leaning towards Aqua Waves being my favourite. I am a huge fan of anything turquoise, mint green. I love all of those tones, especially throughout spring and summer. However, the Willow shade does have a very special place in my heart because, like I said, my daughter is called Willow, and I just love this colour. Feels very tranquil, very peaceful. If you're not for an all-out bright manicure, if you love the more toned down neutrals, I would highly recommend this one. I know that lots of people reach for nudes and things like that, so if you're trying to push your clients to go into more colours rather than nudes or a French tip, these lighter green shades are perfect, so I would highly recommend showing them this one. So we're going to cure that second coat for 30 seconds. As always, all of the Kiki London shades require a 30-second cure in an LED lamp and 1 to 2 minutes in the UV lamp, but I would highly recommend using the Kiki London lamp. Now, the second surprise part of this launch is that Kiki London are launching a brand new no wipe top coat. So this is the Crystal top coat. Now, this top coat boasts a stunning crystal clear, long lasting, high shine finish, which is more durable than the already launched Kiki London no wipe top coat. So it's kind of a taking it up another notch in clarity when it comes to the original no wipe top coat, but then it's that little bit more durable as well. So kind of thinking about the features you get from the rubber top coat is taking some of that durability but adding it in to a more thinner consistency, and I have to say the clarity is incredible. You can just see it just taking the bottle brush out of the bottle. The clarity is incredible, but something I absolutely loved about this was the consistency. It has a really beautiful consistency to work with. I love how it feels. It's really hard to explain, but it goes on just absolutely beautifully, and then after curing it kind of gives off like a glass like finish. It is absolutely stunning. Now it is only available in the 15 milliliter bottle, which is brilliant value for money, so do check that out. However, if you are looking for a new top coat, or if you are a die-hard fan of the no wipe top coat already, I would highly recommend adding this one to your next order because you are going to be wowed. You will definitely see this popping up soon in a crystal clear set of nails, because as soon as I see the clarity of it, I had to try it over a clear tip, because obviously then you're going to notice the clarity even more, and I was blown away. So I really can't wait to maybe do either an encapsulated set of nails using the easy build up gel or the new sculpting gels, and then using this top coat. Now one thing to bear in mind is it does require a 60-second cure, so we've cured these for 60 seconds and just look at the shine. They are just wow. So I'm gonna pop these off of the swatch stand and pop them onto that little panel just so you can take a closer look at the colors. Now going back over those colors, first up we've just popped down Willow, then we have Sky High Blue, and I know they say, I think the saying is blue and green should never be seen, but this blue and green should definitely be seen together. They work together beautifully. So then we have Peachy Nude, then Peachy Bum, then Aqua Waves, and then Canary Yellow. And the Canary Yellow and the Aqua Waves work beautifully as well for kind of like an exotic holiday vibe. So I really can't wait to get these in some marbles, some color combinations, on my own nails, all of that jazz. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And as of this video being live, these are now launched on the website. So do head on over, it's linked in the description box below. And don't forget, tell me your favorite shade from this collection. I will leave all of the products I've used in the description box below. If you did enjoy today's video, please do give it a thumbs up and leave us that comment below. And I shall see you all again in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Lots of love. Take care. Bye bye.